The United States passed the new Hong Kong Autonomy Act, sanctioning 11 Hong Kong officials for undermining Hong Kong autonomy, as well as all financial institutions that collaborated with any of the 11 sanctioned officials. Hong Kongers regard the sanctioned officials part of the first-tier sanction, while penalized financial institutions part of the second-tier sanction. These institutions are expected to be identified soon. Some banks have already started cooperating with the new U.S. sanctions, including 3 large Chinese state-owned banks, the Bank of China, China Construction Bank, and China Merchants Bank. In an interview with Radio Free Asia, Cary Lo, a Hong Kong district councilman and a former director of investigation at Hang Seng Bank's regulatory department, said that the banks in Hong Kong won't be able to do much business with these 11 officials. Services such as checkings and savings accounts, loans, credit cards, and other management of other assets would all be frozen. So, are there any banks in the world that still might do business with these individuals? One possibility could be the Bank of Kunlun, a Chinese bank known for continuing business in Iran after dodging the US's sanction on the country. But how did it dodge the sanction? On the LIHKG forum in Hong Kong, a post explaining how it was done gained a lot of traction after revealing that the bank bypassed the US dollar settlement system. Specifically, the Bank of Kunlun avoided SWIFT, or Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, and refrained from using US dollars when completing transactions. Instead, it relied on traditional barter transactions that were recorded as IOUs and settled with local currencies. If the Bank of Kunlun avoids the second-tier sanction, would they provide an escape door and offer services to these sanctioned officials? Luda Media, a very popular Chinese YouTube channel, mentioned similar information back on September 26, 2019. Some say it's not that the US can't sanction the Bank of Kunlun, it's that the US sanction on Iran has been focused on crude oil rather than financial transactions. Elmer Yuan, an influential entrepreneur who Hong Kongers identify as the key opinion leader, explained his view. In an interview with our own Today with Sarah Liang, he says the 2 Chinese-backed banks aren't afraid of the US sanctions. While one is the Bank of Kunlun, the other is Baotuo Bank, a bank that specializes in transactions with North Korea and Iran. The 11 Hong Kong officials can move their money to these banks, quote, if they feel it's secure in depositing their money there, that is. However, these 2 banks don't allow credit cards, only debit cards. According to Yuan, even UnionPay wouldn't dare to do business with the sanctioned Hong Kong officials, as the bank is afraid of sanctions as well. UnionPay's system is so big that a sanction would be equivalent to a financial decoupling between the US and China. Yet Yuan added that Washington has been discussing decoupling and cutting diplomatic ties.